What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your March 2021 general reading. This is going to be for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. But of course, it's not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely check out your other placements for added messages, okay? Let's get into this. I've already pulled your cards. This is a really interesting month this month. We are in Pisces season, your fellow water, mutable water. And for you guys, this is really speaking to your fifth house. Fifth house energy is connected to Leo energy, and it's all about creativity, romance, kids, fun, play, that sort of thing. So I actually think that this is going to be a great month for you. There are some things that I definitely want to look into. You do have a hangman, you do have a tower card as your major arcanas this month. And you do have an Eight of Swords sitting here as the unseen energy at the bottom of the deck. So it seems like some of you guys might be going through a little bit of mental things, right? Kind of your own little mental imprisonment. Maybe you're stuck on something. It could very well have to do with this hangman energy, which is connected to Pisces. And I say that as well because you do have a Four of Swords here. So both of these are about chilling and kind of surrendering to a moment. So it's quite possible that something hasn't been moving as quickly as you wanted it to or in the ways that you want it to, but I'm going to clarify that, and I don't know, I suspect that it'll be okay. I do want to say we are having a new moon on the 13th of this month, which will be quite powerful, a great time to set new intentions. We will also be having a full moon in Libra on the 28th, I believe, which for you guys will be tapping into your 12th house. 12th house energy is kind of difficult, and that's literally what we as a collective are in right now, being that it's Pisces season. 12th house is a lot about your beliefs and God and karma and your undoing even. You could talk about dreams. It's that very much deep-rooted spiritual shit that can get a little and like a lot of people don't want to, have to face certain things. But on the flip, it's also a great month to really flex your creativity because it is a very imaginative and spiritual month, right? It's a great month to really lean into your intuition, especially after that new moon that we're having and when Mercury moves into Pisces. I think that's 2 days after, like on the 15th. Really, really understand that, especially like the 15th on for this month, your intuition is probably going to trump logic in most situations. So definitely be trusting yourself. But what I really want to speak to is this Mars that just moved into Gemini on the 3rd. Now for you guys, that's hitting your 8th house energy, which is, you guys are, connected to 8th house. So we know it's about death and transformation, but what's really the kicker this month for you guys is it has a lot to do with sex. Sex has a lot to do with your house. And if we're talking about Mars, the way that we show our aggression, the way that we show our sexual nature, it's connected to libido. Just know that this month things can get really, really hot in the bedroom. So like if you have been with a partner maybe for a long time and things have been a little dull, this might be the month where things get real cute. And not even just this month, next month too, because Mars will be into Gemini until I believe the 23rd of April. So you've got the next 2 months to just be having fun. But understand, for you singles, this is a time that you can easily catch feelings. So just be mindful of that, especially if you have some good hot sex. Okay. Let's get into this. So you guys start off with King of Cups, Hangman, and Three of Cups. So much water energy. Some of you guys might be dealing with a fellow water sign, especially if it's Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't matter. But I love seeing this King of Cups as the first card for you because this is representing where you guys are right now, right? King of Cups is super mature. He's the most mature of his suit. He's extremely patient and kind and loving. He doesn't always show his emotions on his sleeve. If you actually look at his face, he's quite stoic looking, right? But he feels deeply. And so I think this is a really good month for you guys, not only getting in touch with your intuition, but just allowing yourself to be vulnerable. but in a good, healthy way. Because remember, he's the most mature of the suit, right? So this is about having that emotional intelligence. Some of you guys also might be catching feelings for someone this month. This could definitely talk about love or love connection that you see happening. Especially if you've got water. You've got technically everything. You've got water here on the first row. You've got air in your environment. You've got the Two of Pentacles, which is Earth. And then you've got the Tower card, which we'll get into, which is connected to Mars, which Mars is connected to Aries and technically you guys, right? Before we discovered Pluto. So that's your partial ruler as well. But Ace of Earth, okay. This is Ace of Pentacles. This is all about new beginnings, solid new beginnings, right? This can talk about a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn maybe you're connecting to, but this is about knowing that we're planting good solid seed. Ace of Pentacles goes towards, your legacy. And you've got the Six of Air here, which is Six of Swords. So some of you guys may have walked away from a tricky situation and now you're here finding yourself in a much better place. This planting seeds could, of course, have to do with a relationship, but it could also have to do with, money coming in this month, which would be great. This could have to do with, new home, new job, new something, but it's speaking to your security. It's speaking to stability. It's speaking to long-term, legacy, which is really, really good. Now with the Hangman card, you've got the Chariot clarifying this. So here's some Cancer energy for you. Chariot is about victory and moving forward. It's about success. It's about no matter what struggles or, things are trying to get in your way, get in your path, the Chariot always finds a way to balance out and keep moving forward. So again, if there's been things that you guys have been waiting on that have been maybe delayed with that Hangman energy, it feels like you guys are going to have a victory on that. So things are going to start moving forward. I think that has a lot to do with the Mars energy too, the Mars Gemini energy, just because it used to be in Taurus, which is a slower, kind of sleepier energy, but there's a different type of energy connected to it being in Gemini, right? A lot more active. Things start moving a lot faster. So yeah, don't worry if there's something that you've been waiting on, especially if it's like a response or, to do something. I feel like you guys are going to be having success moving forward in that. The Hangman is super important because it also talks about looking at things from a different perspective. And for you guys, especially, I can't help but think that this Hangman and Four of Swords, which we'll get into, is somehow connected. So it could be, for some of you that whatever it is that you guys are waiting, to hear back from or to move on, it could be that there were details or certain things that you still weren't privy to that you needed to kind of come up. And it feels like you get some answers this month, which is really good. So then we've got the Three of Cups, which we love. A lot of readers say this is third party, but it's hardly ever third party for me unless it's like with a bunch of other bullshit ass cards. Really, Three of Cups is happiness. It's serendipity. It's joy. It's people coming together and having a reason to celebrate. So that might be happening this month, you getting together with friends. Maybe there's people you haven't seen in a long time and there's a cute little reunion. But this also could be about just connection in general. Some of you guys might be connecting with another person. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Maybe there's a wedding that you're going to. Maybe there's something that you're celebrating. Maybe you are connected with the Taurus, right? We do have that Ace of Earth. And now we have this Hierophant card. When I see these together, because the Three of Cups does speak to friends and joy and all that. The Hierophant also talks about finding your tribe. So maybe there's some shifting even going on within your friendships. Maybe something happens even this month that you are really realizing that certain people are down for you and really realizing that certain people are not, right? Also, there's something that's wanting me to tell you guys. It's like making sure that you are telling the people that you love them, right? Making sure that you are expressing yourself. Sometimes we just assume that people know how we feel. And maybe you have some people around you that need just that kind of that extra reassurance this month. But also this could be about, things going to new heights in terms of your relationships with people, not just, you know, not just your romantic partners, although it could be. This feels like this is happening later on in the month, especially around that Libra full moon, okay? Now you've got the Four of Swords here, and what's clarifying is the Fool. Yes, baby. You know what this means together, especially this being in your environment. It's like, look, girl, right now is the time to chill, collect your thoughts, really figure out what it is that you want to do, really get deep, really get close and connected to spirit, right? Which is the perfect time to do it in Pisces season. I mean, come on. Because you guys are about to take off on a whole new journey of some kind. Now, for some of you guys, this could speak to a relationship. We've got Aquarius and Aries energy here with the Fool for me. For me, it's always more Aquarius just because it's a Uranus ruled card. But it is the first card of the deck, so I automatically think of Aries too, right? Because they are our first zodiac sign of the year. But this is about new beginnings. So I think make sure that in your time of fun, you are taking time out also to for yourself. I think it's really necessary because some of you guys are on a new journey. This could be talking about a move. This could be talking about, again, new relationship, new status in your workplace. But it's really important that you're giving yourself the rest that you need this month, because I do feel like it's going to be a little bit more active, again, with that Mars moving into Gemini. And so there may be, times where you need to just kind of chill and make sure that you're still carving out enough time for yourself, right? You've got the King of Air here at the bottom now, right? So that's connected to air energy, Gemini, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And then we do got that full card with the Aquarius energy right there. So yeah, make sure that you guys are being really mindful of your energy, right? And make sure that you're really utilizing this time to get really close and connected to spirit, because I feel like you guys have something coming up here that's going to be very good and very beneficial for you. Now, this Two of Pentacles is a juggling act, right? This is someone who's been trying to balance out something. This is someone who's trying to weigh out their options in terms of what do I value more, right? Do I want to go this way or do I want to go that way? Now, we've got the Seven of Air with it. So some of you guys, there may be, you know what, this could even have to do with a choice between two people. Because that Seven of Air, that's Moon and Aquarius energy, but it's really, traditionally a person who's like a thief or a cheat or like sneaky or like a liar. They're just not the most savory person. But I don't know, and then the Tower's here. It feels like something might be exposed to you this month. Especially with that Mars Gemini hitting your 8th house, right? Because there's an unexpected change. The Devil here with Capricorn energy. Ooh wee, what is this? 8 of Air, that's what has you stuck. Jupiter and Gemini. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Capricorn. When we talk about Capricorn energy and we talk about the Devil, we're talking about power. What has power over you, right? We're talking about, if it were placed with another card, I would say this is going back to that high libido this month, but I don't know that it is. Let me see what else is going on up in here. 2 of Air. Yeah, you guys have to make a decision about something. I almost feel like it's between two people. Could be between Earth and Air, or fellow water and air, or earth. That's what I'm feeling. The 2 of Air is the Moon in Libra. This is about making a decision. You got a few things here about making a decision, and that makes sense with this 8 of Swords being at the top of the deck, right? 2 of Swords is when we're in that fork in a road. It's like, which way are you going to move? And then we do have the 2 of Pentacles here as well. There's a decision that needs to be made this month. Scorpio energy with the Death card. Something is ending with somebody. So either a connection, a connection of some sort is ending with something or somebody. This could be work related because we do have that devil card, right? This could talk about a boss or something, but it feels like this is more of like an intimate relationship. Some of you guys might be getting up underneath, you know, getting away from something and kind of finding something new, or deciding to go more towards, you know, another person. Let's say if you're dating a few people. And it could be because there's some type of mess or something that is brought to your attention this month. With that Mars and Gemini in your 8th house. Yeah. So I do think you're going to get clarity on a situation. I don't think that 8 of Swords is going to move you into, you know, Aries season. I don't think that's going to actually last. I actually think you guys are going to be, you know, wielding your sword to cut whatever you need to out, because there's definitely a decision that needs to be made. And this could be something that you've been thinking about and kind of pondering on for quite some time. But I feel like you're going to make the right decision for you, which is really, really good. And it seems like because there's something that comes to your attention that makes things crystal clear to where you can't even deny it anymore. Also be trusting your gut. Like I said, intuition is going to trump logic, especially after that new moon. And really be leaning in towards it, because there's something... Yeah, there's something coming out. There's something, you know, really lean into your King of Cups energy. That is your energy. That's where you guys are powerful. You know, he knows, he's connected. Yeah. Now, Oracle cards, you got mural. Be your own first priority. So remembering to put yourself first in situations, right? That is not selfish. That is love, right? Making sure that you remember that you are a co-creator of your life, so you can paint the mural how you want to, right? Yes, there are fated things that happen and we kind of have to roll with those punches, but all the little decisions in between are really up to you. You guys are going to be put in a powerful spot this month, because I feel like you guys are going to be making a decision going forward and how you want to deal with something. And remember, put yourself first, be your priority. So, you know, cut out things that aren't working for you, or things that make you feel small, or things that make you question yourself, or whatever. This is a great time to do it. Moving forward, you know, we're about to go into that, you know, that new astrological year. And yeah, I think you guys are really tying up some loose ends this month. You also got express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. Some of you guys might be dealing with someone who their love language is literally gift giving. Now, don't get carried away. This doesn't mean you have to break hella bread on somebody, but it's even the small things that, you know, people appreciate. It's like, you know, you went to go run errands, right? And you come back and you thought to bring your boo a cup of coffee, shit like that. Or, you know, maybe you heard your girlfriend talking about how she wants a new French press. I don't know. And, you know, so you pick one up. Little stuff like that. It doesn't mean that you have to break the bank, but I think this is definitely speaking to someone who is dealing with another person who their way of showing love is gift giving. So, you know, just be a little bit mindful. If you see things that remind you of somebody, maybe it'd be a good idea, if you can, if you're in a place to pick it up, okay? Moonlighting. It says you can start work on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Great. So those of you guys who are burning the midnight oil, trying to make sure you're doing the work that you have to do to pay the bills, and also like following your dreams and your passions, this is a really good sign. You know, this is saying that you actually have the ability to do both. And soon the things that you actually want, your dream career, will take flight and be able to support you to where you could drop your other things. So if you've been, you know, working really hard at something and you just feel like nothing is coming together, stay consistent, stay persistent, because it feels like pretty soon here, if you're staying on top of it, you will be able to kind of, you know, lean more into the dream job, and that can be what, you know, supports you and your family. Your last card here is, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. I'll read that again. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So, okay, connection, right? Getting really connected, being really still, listening, you know, to spirit, listening to your intuition, praying, You know, look at all the purple that's in these cards. That speaks to spirit. That speaks to the 7th chakra. So this is a really, really, really deep month for you guys. You can get a lot done. You know, there's some decisions that looks like some of you guys need to make. And it looks like with the way that the planets are lined up for you, you can have a lot of freaky fun. So, you know, good for you. I'm a Scorpio Venus. I'm claiming this. And a Scorpio Mercury. I'm claiming this. And I hope you guys have a beautiful month. If you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. Look at my About tab, menu of services, all that. If you would like to schedule a live reading, there's a link provided that you can just do that yourself. So I love you guys. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Scorpio.